If you want to understand StelKast, you could, of course, take a look at the products. Elegant, effective. You could examine the process, how it all begins, forged and fired, machined with precision. Or you could talk to Mike.
On the distal flutes, I'm going to smooth that all out.
He's been doing this for 21 years. Kind of knows the place.
Next step from here, we'll go to a high-energy roto finish.
This really is the StelKast difference. Know your stuff, A to Z.
We introduced titanium to this industry back in the 78, 79 time frame. And so you can call us the source.
Peter Stephans isn't kidding. If you've picked up a titanium knee or hip over, say the last 30 years, there's a pretty good chance it came to be just like this.
We were specialists in titanium. We were an integrated supplier of titanium. We started with ingot, worked it down to bloom, to billet, to bar, to forging, to machining, to, all the way down.
All the way down to this. And that bloom to billet to bar process, that's pretty crucial. Nobody else does all this. It's the manufacturing version of homemade, slow cooked. And when you control the process, when you are the only integrated producer, you have some serious advantages. So you can keep a laser focus on quality at prices competitors can't touch.
I truly believe that. I think the environment in the marketplace is such that time has come for a company like ours to step forward and make this field more cost-effective for the consumer and really put the orthopod back in charge of the business, not the government, not the insurance company.
Are you getting the sense that StelKast isn't a business-as-usual kind of company? There's a good combo at the heart of it, roots and reach. They have the history, and they're just getting started. You can look back where it began, at Dynamite. When it comes to titanium, they wrote the book, right from their start in 1968. First it was aerospace, then medical applications. Over the last 30 years, this expertise has been used to produce hundreds of thousands of orthopedic components. StelKast emerged from that lineage in 1992 with a mission to create a unique and cohesive product line. And that's what they've done.
This white area here gives an example of the press load.
The StelKast team excels at each stage. The industry's leading experts in finite element analyses, computer numerical control programming, and verification monitor the steps from raw material to forge to machine to hand finishing. There are quality control stops at each step. Careful design leads to precision execution. Let's talk about that cohesive line. The entire StelKast line has been designed from a single game plan.
I think if you're looking at the product line, you'll find that the product line makes it easy for the surgeon to change mid-op. And if certain findings occur. And it gives the surgeon flexibility.
Right.
It reduces the number of instrument sets that the staff has to deal with. So overall, it is a much easier workplace in the operating room.
The goal is simplicity, keep it flexible, save time in the operating room. Bonus for the surgeon, a blessing for the staff. And now, decades of research and design has led to something truly unique, the revision knee.
A patented premium system that I truly believe is better than anybody else's out there.
StelKast's proven revision knee system is the solution for the tough cases where deficient or irregular bone geometry tests surgical execution.
The system is very, very user-friendly. It's the adjustability to meet interoperative demand and surprises that you may find as you open up the patient. Okay? Gives the surgeon the most flexibility of all the systems, and it's the most bone-saving, if you want to look at it, in that respect. And I think it's important for the customer as a surgeon and also for their customer, patient.
The attention to detail is more than just what happens inside the plant.
Finished product.
it's listening to the surgeon.
Most of our customers are skilled people who have likes and dislikes as far as equipment is concerned, as far as support is concerned, and it's very individual. And in that respect, we can respond much faster to their desires than the larger companies. And I think they notice that.
And more people are noticing StelKast and the different way they do business.
I think our reputation is such that people realize our handshake is still good, which in these days is kind of different. And most of our business comes from word of mouth. Historically, our business has always been very personal. We don't work as a business arrangement. We work with our customers who happen to be doctors or distributors or otherwise. And we know their families. We know them personally. We understand their likes and dislikes and their bents. So it's almost a family business. It is a family business, but it's a larger and larger family.
StelKast is the pioneer in material and design, making implants last longer, giving more replacement chances to the patient. Mike says the patient is always in the back of his mind, especially when he meets someone who just might need a surgical solution.
And when people complain about their knees or anything like that, I say, don't worry about it. We'll take care of that.
At StelKast, flexibility in motion is not just the message, it's the mission.